Many see the front of Chilli Hut. Few see behind the scenes. On the 8th of October 2014, the Environmental Health Officer of South Holland District Council made a visit. Let's look behind the door. 2 months later. The Environmental Health Officer awarded a 0 food hygiene rating. Urgent improvement necessary. Let's have a commercial break.
Me and the boys is angry because you is cooking all the time. Cooking should be left to professional takeaway chefs like us. Cooking is difficult, it's so choppy, messy. Look at this guy. He's bound to muck up the cooking. So, take my advice. Don't cook, just eat.
Order from local takeaways online.
In early November, the press decided to run a story. Ratings driving up area's food standards. And a reporter visited Chilli Hut. And in the article there was a photograph. And under the photograph, manager Abdul Ghani, inside the Chilli Hut, Long Sutton. In the article, the Chilli Hut was inspected in October. Manager Abdul Ghani said he was on holiday when the inspector called. He said since then we have refurbished the whole place and installed new equipment. We are confident when the inspector comes back we will get a good rating. But I do not know the person in the picture as Abdul Ghani. Many know him as Sunny or Jarafat Shahid. He is a big campaigner for an independent Kashmir, and here he is on YouTube being interviewed on the subject. I will let the interviewer introduce him.
इस वक्त हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं नायब सदर तहरीक कश्मीर बरतानिया जनाब गफ़ारत शाहिद। इनसे बातचीत करते हैं। सर, आप अपना तारफ़ कुछ करवाना चाहेंगे अपनी पैदाइश से लेकर बरतानिया आमद तक, कुछ अपने बारे में, एजुकेशन और इस तरह के जो मामला था?
जी, मेरा नाम गफ़ारत शाहिद है और मेरा बस आबाई ताल्लुक़ ज़िला कोटली का एक शहर है कालाडा, वहाँ से है। पाकिस्तान से मैं 1998 में,
while he may think he is politically savvy, he is no Barack Obama.
मैंने अभी कंप्लीट किया अपनी.
If I could sit down with you in your living room or around the kitchen table, here's what I'd say. Don't cook, just eat, just eat. Don't cook, just eat. Don't cook, just eat, just eat. My main goal this evening mustard, tomato, hot sauce. Jalapenos, gotta be hot. Mustard, tomato, hot sauce. Jalapenos, gotta be hot. I need one cheeseburger, one fries for me. Big size, ribs ready, big size, ribs ready, hot sauce. All ribs ready here. Cooking dangerous, cooking dangerous. Don't cook, just eat, just eat. Cooking dangerous, cooking dangerous. Don't. That's it for me.
So let's recap. In early October, the Environmental Health Officer of South Holland District Council visited Chilli Hut and awarded a 0 food hygiene rating. Urgent improvement necessary. Urgent being requiring immediate action or attention. It was claimed the premises had been fully refurbished with new equipment, and they were confident of a good food rating when the inspector called again, but somehow they forgot to paint the kitchen entrance, repair the broken window, or even paint the front of the shop. The shop front was not painted until 2 months later. The video shot through the doorway was actually filmed in early December, approximately 8 weeks after the inspector called. So if there had been an improvement, what state was it in when they called? And if this is what it was like when he called, what is meant by urgent? The premises were re-rated in early February. So let's have a look at the backyard. On the right are plastic drums where the waste cooking oil is stored. These look to have overflowed, and waste cooking oil now looks to be blocking the yard drainage. Here is a biffa bin, which by its side shows it's been used for burning. Burning of commercial waste is prohibited. How did the Environmental Health Officer miss this? Biffa were to be told and sent an operative to reclaim their bin. They admitted it had been left there by mistake in 2011. So had this bin been used for burning ever since 2011? And if so, why had the Environmental Health Officer done nothing about it? Protruding through the wall is the flue pipe from the gas boiler. Around the flue is not sealed, which could mean fumes could enter the building. Gas installation should be certified. A certificate is not signed until the work is completed. With the flue not being sealed around, it cannot be deemed the work has been completed. So is this system certified? The waste on the floor is ideal to encourage vermin and birds, both of which could bring disease onto the premises and cause nuisance to the neighbours.
We are takeaway chefs. This man must be stopped from cooking.
For a takeaway to open after 11 p.m, it requires a late opening licence. The licence sets out certain conditions that should be adhered to. One of Chilli Hut's conditions was internal blinds to be fitted on front windows and entrance door, to be closed at closing time. The photograph in the local press showed no blinds. Neither was there any present in December or January. In under prevention of crime and disorder, installation and maintenance of CCTV cameras, and under the prevention of public nuisance, where the premises provides food to the public for consumption on or off the premises, there shall be provided at or near the exit a waste bin to enable disposal of waste containers, food containers, wrappings, etc. Refuse shall not be permitted to accumulate on the premises to which the licence relates, except stored in proper dustbins or receptacles with close fitting lid in a manner approved by the local authority. And the plan submitted with the licence application is not the same as how the shop is set out. In the South Holland Voice of Thursday, February 12, 2015. No eateries with 0 hygiene rating. Following inspections last week, 2 Long Sutton eateries, which previously had a 0 rating, have seen their ratings boosted. Councillor Malcolm Chandler, portfolio holder for environmental health, said, "We consider the protection of the public as the highest priority, and we'll deal firmly with those businesses where there are breaches of compliance to essential standards." On the day the paper was published, Chilli Hut had still got no blinds, and a waste bin could not be seen. So why, when they weren't complying with their licence, was the local authority permitting them to trade after 11 p.m?
Cooking is more difficult than just following a recipe. Every cookbook must be destroyed. Don't cook, just eat.
This now leaves two questions. What state was the premises in when the inspector called? And secondly, if it was in the state it was when filmed in early December, why did the inspector permit the premises to carry on trading? Perhaps, however, there could be a simple answer for what is the mess at the rear of Chilli Hut. Could it be that in their spare time they reenact the adverts of Just Eat? For in the yard there is an old freezer, and a fridge did feature in an advert.
Don't cook, just eat. Yeah.
There is also an old chair in the yard, and a chair is featured in a kidnap plot.
Ladies, you want to release me? No, go on.
I'm a bit scared of you.
Why? Don't. There's people chasing me. Hello.
It's not about everybody focus. I want you to concentrate your mind. Where must you see him? Find him. He must be around here somewhere.
So perhaps it's only fitting I should leave the last word to those model chefs of Just Eat.
Anthony Whistle Telephone, you've been very bad chef. You tried to escape, and we don't like that, do we, boys? You must pay. Pay in the traditional way, the way our ancestors paid when they overcooked the souffle. By food firing squad. Ready, boys? Take aim. Any last words, Anthony Wobble Toffee Apple? Fire! Now clean yourself up, you naughty chef.